I grew up in a place called Castle Island, like 3.5 hours from Dublin. Pretty small town, about 2,000 people. Sport was definitely kind of a focal point of my childhood. I pretty much played everything growing up. Two main sports are probably Gaelic football and rugby. Gaelic football is like soccer mixed with rugby and a bit of basketball thrown in. Probably the biggest sport in Ireland.
Growing up in Ireland, Georgia Tech punter David Shanahan would watch American football on his computer. Even at a young age, he says he noticed that a number of the specialists were international, like him, which inspired David to use that same computer to buy a $30 plastic football and a chance.
First time I punted in American football, I'd say I was about 16 in my backyard. I had no idea that it wasn't like a real football or what a real football looked like. At the start, I didn't really want anyone to know I was kicking American footballs, so I'd get up at like 5 a.m. before anyone woke up, and I'd just cycle to our local football field. When you watch guys on TV, they make it look so easy, they're so effortless, but it's actually really hard.
In 2019, when David was 18, he continued his punting education at Pro Kick Australia, a well-known kicking academy that transitions international athletes to the American game. But then COVID shut down competition worldwide, and David found himself back in Ireland, punting to the cows on his uncle's dairy farm.
Football fields were all closed, so we just go up there with 3 or 4 footballs and I'd kick them and my brother Rob would chase them, and cows were looking at us, the neighbours were looking at us, but I didn't have any concept of saving my leg back then, so I'd probably rip 200 till my leg fell off.
In 2021, he became the first Irish-born college football player to earn a full scholarship when he began his career at Georgia Tech. And 4 weeks into that season, against a ranked UNC squad, he had his welcome to the league moment.
I kicked the ball, I'm looking up, and this dude just cleans me, just shoulder straight to the chest.
Shanahan was just blistered on the punt. That looked pretty rough right there.
It looked pretty rough.
Trainers are asking me if I'm all right. I was like, I think I'm okay. I remember my mom calling me after the game, and she's like, I thought they weren't supposed to hit you. I was like, me too, Mom.
And now, as he opens his senior season in Ireland, back where it all began, he knows the next generation of Irish punters is watching him.
You can see there's a lot more international guys coming over now. It's something that I'm proud of. Looking back, it was definitely a lot harder than I thought it would be, but I mean, I'd do it 10 times over if I had to. It's still pretty surreal the way it all kind of worked out.